There's a line most people never notice. On one side of that line, life feels like a constant financial emergency. On the other side, money suddenly becomes quiet. That line isn't $1 million. It isn't even six figures. It's $20,000. And once you cross it, the entire financial system starts treating you differently. Most people think banks want their customers to be successful. But the uncomfortable truth is this: banks make the most money when people are financially stressed. Not completely broke, that's bad business, but just unstable enough to rely on their products. When your savings are close to zero, life turns into a series of calculations. Can I afford gas this week? Will my card decline at the grocery store? What happens if something breaks? Every unexpected expense feels like a disaster waiting to happen. A car repair suddenly becomes a crisis. A medical bill becomes a panic. A broken appliance can destroy your entire month. Living like this isn't really living. It's constant financial survival mode. But something fascinating happens once your savings reach around $20,000. The pressure drops dramatically. Emergencies stop being disasters. They become inconveniences. And for the first time, you gain something incredibly powerful: options. Think about what $20,000 actually represents. For many people, that's 4 to 6 months of living expenses. That means if something goes wrong, a job loss, a medical issue, a broken car, your life doesn't collapse overnight. You simply handle it. And here's the part nobody talks about. Once you reach that number, banks actually make less money from you, because most of their profit comes from people who don't have financial breathing room. Take overdraft fees. Every year, banks collect billions of dollars from people whose accounts drop below zero. One small mistake, and suddenly you're paying $30 or $40 in penalties. But when you have a $20,000 buffer, overdrafts almost never happen. Your account always has enough breathing room. That entire revenue stream disappears. Then there are high-interest products: payday loans, emergency credit cards, short-term personal loans with massive interest rates. These products exist because people are desperate for quick cash. When someone is financially desperate, they don't negotiate. They don't compare options. They just accept whatever terms are offered. But when you have savings, desperation disappears. If an emergency costs $2,000, you simply move money from savings. No interest, no lender, no profit for anyone else. Another major profit engine for banks is credit card interest. Millions of people carry balances month after month, and those balances often come with interest rates above 20%. But people with strong savings rarely need to carry credit card debt. They use the card for convenience or rewards and pay the full balance every month. In the credit card industry, there's actually a nickname for customers like this. They call them deadbeats, because from the bank's perspective, you're using their system without feeding it interest. You're no longer the product. But the biggest change at $20,000 isn't financial. It's psychological. Below that number, your brain operates in scarcity mode. Every decision feels risky. You're always thinking about what could go wrong. Above that number, your brain slowly shifts into security mode. You start thinking long-term. You start making decisions calmly. Imagine your boss treats you terribly. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, leaving feels impossible. One missed paycheck could destroy your finances, but with $20,000 saved, the power dynamic changes instantly. You can walk away if you need to. You have time to find something better. That same principle applies everywhere. Salary negotiations, buying a car, choosing where to live. Savings give you leverage. So the real question becomes simple. How do you actually reach that first $20,000? The first step is finding your financial gap. Look at your income and your expenses. Even a small gap, $100 or $200 per month, is a starting point. The second step is automation. Move money to savings the moment you get paid, before you see it, before you spend it. The third step is treating savings like a mandatory bill, not optional, not whatever is left over. It's a payment you make to your future. If someone saves $400 a month, that's $4,800 a year. In a little over 4 years, they reach $20,000. And once you cross that line, the entire game changes. Stress drops, options increase, and the financial system stops feeding on your instability. Because the first $20,000 isn't about wealth, it's about freedom. If you're building toward that number, comment below with your current savings. Your first $20,000 is the moment money stops controlling you, and you start controlling it.